Hello everyone and welcome to SolidCode. In the last video we ended up doing the placement of the pieces. So as you can see now we can put pieces inside the platform, but right now we need to apply the rules. So let's see what are the rules of this game. So basically we have two rules. The first one is that we can only insert a piece if it is in the bottom of the platform. I mean in this row, the last row at the bottom. And also we can only insert in a different row, for example the fifth row or the fourth row, if there is a piece placed in the bottom neighbor of the row. So for example, if we want to put a piece here, we need another piece here in the second row, right? So we are going to code those rules. So let's see how can we do it. So here we are in the code, and as you know, right now in the last videos we did the put piece on platform, so let's add the rule number one. So first of all, we need that if the map x is equals to the rows, the maximum rows, minus 1, because the top, as you know, the matrix starts from 0 to 6. If that case happens, we are able to put inside here put the piece inside the platform. So let's see if this actually works. So going here. Okay, this is not working. Let's see why. Probably an error. Okay, it seems not, so I'm going to troubleshoot this. So I found the error, and basically was I needed to use the Y because the Y is working as the rows, and also this mapping was giving me a float number, and I needed an integer one, so I'm using floor, the floor function, and let's see if this works. I'm going to update, and also here I'm going to show you this. So for example, if I put here, as you can see, a 3 is printed, but this doesn't work for us. But if we go to the final row, this is working as expected, right? So this is working good, I like it. So let's continue. Now we need to implement the second rule. So I'm going to delete this console log, and well, we need to implement the rule number 2. So we need another if, right? So we need to let the piece inside the platform if we are in the top row at the bottom, or if we have a neighbor in the row of the bottom when we have a piece. So I'm going to code that. I would like to have a function in my platform called get bottom neighbor. So basically I would like to send basically this, the coordinates of the of where I am trying to put the piece, and after that I want to to get a result of true or false if I have a neighbor at the bottom, right? So I'm going to copy this, and in the platform.js I'm going to code that function. So get bottom neighbor, it receives in this case the x works as the column and the y works as the row, right? So I would like to have something that, for example, first of all I need to check if the row is higher or equals to the actual length of my platform, right? Because if it is more, that will give us an error. So in this case, I'm going to use this dot platform dot length. So if this happens, we're going to return false, because we cannot put something there inside. Let me change this. And if not, we need first of all to see if we have a neighbor, right? So basically what we need is to come here and ask if this dot platform in my coordinates row and column, actually I'm going to put this call, is equals to null. And actually I'm going to put this, I don't like the verb get, so exists neighbor at the bottom at the bottom, because we are returning booleans. So basically we need to know that. So if at the bottom, sorry, here I need to add a row -1 because it is the bottom. So if this happens, if this condition applies, we are going to return a true, right? So I need to use the not operator. So in this case, if I don't have a neighbor, we'll return false, and if I have a neighbor, we'll return true, right? So let's try this. And also I need to change the name here in this function, and I will try this. So I'm going to open the console in this part as well, and let's see. So what if I try to put it here? Okay, it doesn't let me. And here, okay, it lets me. And here, okay, it doesn't let me. So maybe I did a mistake. So I'm going to troubleshoot this, so to figure out why it's not working. So I found my mistake, and basically was that I was using here instead of the column, I was using here the row, and also here I was adding one to the rows and it was to the columns. Also, this needs to be inside parentheses in order to do not apply the not to this statement. And also here, well, I'm still using the R, and let's try this. So I'm going to refresh, and as you can see, it's working. But if I try to put it, for example, here, it won't let me. So the game is working, the rules are working, and for the next video we will do the turns and the players. So we will have 2 players, and after that we are going to start working with Socket.io in order to make an online web game. So thanks for watching, and please stay tuned to all the tutorials. And also I'm uploading this to the Heroku instance, so you can try it there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Bye.